Just wait for everyone to come online. Hello. Hello, Manuel. Hello. So today's live tutorial, obviously a Christmas one. Hello. Just waiting for more people to come online. I don't know if you guys remember, I said I was going to do something with the letter H. Well, I've cut it onto felt, but it can be any colour you want. It's just this year I'm going for reds, golds and white. And what I've done is I had an old wreath that I wasn't using, and I put some an old Christmas tree that wasn't being used anymore. It was falling apart. I've made it into, I just tied it all around the wreath, so it's basically these off a tree. It's only going to go in the bin anyway, so I thought I'd just recycle all of them. And so what I did was, I think there's three bunches on here. I think that's enough. You don't need too much. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on there, okay, and with a bow just there like that on the corner, and then add a few twigs of holly berries on the side. And I've got it the right way up. Oops, turn it a little bit more round this way, because that's where my loop is to hang it. And then it'll just hang like that. So it's something so simple, a simple wreath. And then I'll spray some snow over it. So I'm just going to work on that quickly. But what I might do is, to make this a little bit more rustic, I'm going to use some, I haven't got it here, some gold paint, and I'm just going to lightly brush it with a gold paint that I have, and that will sort of make it look more rusticy colours. So yeah, so that's I mean, if you haven't got a wreath, the other thing you can use, I was actually hoping more people would be online today, but obviously it's a Monday. Yes, so, is it Monday? What? I've lost track of the days. Hi Fatima. So I was just quickly run through it. So the letter H I cut onto felt. I made a wreath using old Christmas tree parts that I'm not using anymore. Instead of chucking it, I'm going to stick the H onto there for holidays, you know, Christmas holidays or whatever. You can use a C, whatever letter you want. Stick some holly in there like that, okay, and then spray it with some snow spray, and then I'm just going to go over it with some gold. So that's what I'm going to be doing today to finish that off, okay. And I've just tied some of this, I didn't glue anything down, I just tied it with some of this red and white twine that you can buy from your local DIY store, and it's about €3. I don't know how much it will be there, but I doubt if it'll be very expensive. And this is 300 grams, so it's quite heavy. It's quite, you get quite a lot on there. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, that one. And then the other one I want to show you guys is using, obviously, because I've got loads of these, I have to come up with some ideas. The other one I'm going to be doing, just put it over there, is these. I've got these little jars. You can get any jars, you can buy them, whatever you have. If you don't have anything at home, you can buy it. Hi Nelson, hi Richard, hi Marcia, hiya. What we're going to be doing is, again, I just bent the tree parts down. Just, they bend quite easily, bit of strength, bend them down. But I'm not going to have them opened up like that. I want them upright like this, and I'm just going to stick them in a jar like that. But before I do that, I'm going to get some twine, my lovely trusted twine, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue there and start wrapping some of the twine at the base of the jar, like that. So, put a bit more. And then just wrap it round a few times, not too many times, maybe 6 or 7 times, and push it down. So you've just got like a little bit at the bottom, like that, okay? And then snip off the egg, and then just hold that down with a bit of glue, like that. Okay. So my glue stick popped out of my gun. It's not staying. Hold on a sec, guys. That's better. Hold it down. So you get that sort of effect. And then I've got some of that rope again, because it's quite Christmassy. It's in, you'll see it all over the shops there. And I'm just going to put some on the top of the vase, like that. Okay, and you can glue that down if you want. So it will look like this, okay? Okay, guys? And then, obviously, put the tree down. Okay, you can put a little bit of snow inside it if you like. It's up to you, it's your preference. And then, what I have 3 of them already made up. So in total, I'll have 3, okay? And I've got this old box frame, but you can just use a picture frame that, you know, you can go and buy one, or something that you have at home, but with a bit of a thickness, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it the other way. I'm going to make it like a hanging, so I'm going to place them in the order that I want. Put some, but don't just use the glue gun, try and get some really strong glue, because I doubt the glue gun is that strong, so I would suggest, this is just for the purpose of showing it to you guys, but I'd also get some really strong glue, glass glue, or anything that will stop it from falling over. Okay, and then obviously I'm going to do the other one. Oops, see, just put more glue on that one. So you want some really, really strong glue if you're going to do this project, because I doubt the glue gun will just be enough, okay, when you're dealing with glass and things like that. Especially if you're going to hang it on the wall, you want it to be safe. You don't want it coming crashing down while you're asleep and think that somebody's burgling you. So that's there like that. And then I'm going to get one of these ribbons that you can buy in the pack. They're quite popular, so you'll probably see them in the shops now. Sort of checkered ribbon. Made it into a bow, and I'm just going to glue it on the front, and I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. Okay, so let me just turn that around so you guys can see. Hi, Andre. Like that. And then I'm literally going to spray the trees white with the snow. Okay, you can leave them like that, it depends. I'm just using these colours because these are the colours I will be using, and I'm going to cut some more of that twine. There's loads of it, so I might as well use it. There's some hooks on the back, and I haven't opened it up yet, but I will be threading it through the hooks on the back, so I'll use this, and it's quite strong to hold it up when it's on the wall. But before I do that, I'm just going to spray it with snow so you guys can actually see the full effect, and then I'll stick some red berries in there. Hold on a sec. I've got my trusted snow. Okay, I'm just going to move it away from my table, because I want them quite white, like that. And then I'll get some berries. But I don't want to really overdo it. I don't want to crowd it too much, so maybe just a few sprigs, not too many. Just stick a few in there, and one here, and maybe one here as well, like that. And here you have a beautiful hanging for your wall or something like that. And then in between the gaps you can just get yourself the smaller versions of these little candle that just, oh, is it on? No, it's not on. Oh, hold on a sec, why is this not on? Oh yeah, I have to pull this thing out. And you can just obviously get the smaller ones to fit in here like that in between, so you can have some little candles at the bottom. Okay, this is obviously quite large, but you want the smaller versions of that, and just tick 2, and then you can just have this hanging on your wall. Okay, so that's the second one today. And then for the third one, okay, which is this one. How pretty is that? And this is quite simple to make, and I'll show you guys how to quickly make this, okay, display. And you can put that on the table, on the side, on the mantle, wherever you guys want. I'll just bring it closer, okay, so you guys can see. Okay, there's lots of ways of making this, I'll show you. So, here it is, I've got one ready. So again, with the, just take everything out so I can show you guys how to quickly make this. And it's dead easy, just switch this candle off. So I've got loads of these candy sticks, which is good to have. And you can get them in various striped colours. This is a dark green and red, or you can just get red and white. So I've got loads of baubles, red ones, and again, you're going to be surprised how easy. I'm just going to move my glue gun out of the way because I don't need it anymore for now. And the snow, okay. So what I've done is, you can use the drawer little box that you have. If you don't have anything like that, that's just something spare that I had to use that one. This is another version you can do. This is a shoe box, so you can go to your local shoe store. Believe it or not, they have loads of spare empty boxes, so just ask them, have you got any shoe boxes I can have? And look, I haven't even done a good job, because you don't really need to be perfect. Just wrapping paper. You can use whatever colours you want, but I like the rustic colours, so I used, instead of the normal side, I've used the back side. Okay, so it's nice and brown. It's almost like parcel wrapping paper. It's got that sort of rustic look. So I've used the back of that, and then I've just folded it in. I haven't even used any sellotape or any glue or anything like that, because I want it to look quite rough looking. And then I tied some twine around it, or you can tie a ribbon or whatever. And then the tree stumps, I put the small ones at the front like that, and then just literally lay them down on the side like this. Okay, don't have to glue anything down if you don't have any glue. This is quite easy to do. You want to leave the front empty-ish, so you put that to the back. Okay, and then you get your candle, shove it in the middle, and then you want to do the big baubles to the back, and you're not gluing anything in, you're just placing them in. That's all you're doing. Your bigger baubles to the back like that. Okay, maybe that one just here like this, and then you're placing the little ones in the gaps to fill them. Okay, where there's sparkly, use a plain one. Okay, just to have a bit of contrasting colours. And that's it, that's all you do. And then I wrapped up a little perfume box. So any boxes, empty boxes, get your friends to give them to you or whatever. Just wrap it up again in the same paper bag. You can use any sort of decorative piece to put on top, or a tag or anything. and then you can just sort of remove one of the baubles actually, place it in the bag like that, and then that way it'll fill in the gaps and you can use the other baubles like that. Oops. Okay. And then you can put some candy stick like that, which is what I did. Okay, just fill it up, and then the last bit, obviously, what you want to do is, let me just turn it around, make sure it looks okay. Yeah, I'm just going to remove the present. Well, no, that's fine actually. Again, just spray a bit of snow, not too much though, and just take it off the candle slightly. I might have to turn it around, because you don't want to keep moving it because it will fall, okay, unless you glue it all down. And then that's how you make a little Christmas decoration for your table using a shoebox. Any old baubles that you have at home, if you don't like the colour, you can always spray them, and that's quite pretty table decoration. It looks really lovely. I'll take some pictures later. So that's the third one. So I've got another one. Hold on a sec. So we have an old rustic bucket. So if you've got any old buckets at home, but they're quite shiny, you can use anything acidic to make them rusty. Wrap some twine around them, and again with the same branches, because I told you I do have a lot, I'm just going to place them around. If you've missed the tutorial, there is a replay that you can catch up on. Always remember to have the bigger ones on the outside and the little ones in the middle, okay? So you sort of just want to adjust them a little bit, but before I do that, I have another candle. It's a rustic red, okay? And what I've done is, this is just for the purpose of showing you, but I would actually glue it down, is I've wrapped some of that twine around the candle, and I'm going to place it, actually, let's see if I can do this, place it in the middle somehow. Okay, it's a bit fiddly, but you've got to persevere. So hold on a sec, I might have to do it this way. Put it in the middle. I don't want it to sink down too much, you see, so I'm going to use the sticks to hold it up like that. So you might have to do it like this, hold the candle while you place these down like that, okay, because you want the candle to be a little bit higher. Push these down a little bit as you go along, okay, like that, and sort of just ruffle up the tree, some here, like that, okay, and then flatten them as you go along, okay. If you can always open them up and shove them down and then bend them. So it's up to you what you want to do. It's just to show you guys what you can do with an old Christmas tree that you may have laying around or nobody wants. Like that, into a bucket, and then one there. I really want this a little bit higher, so I'm going to try and keep the tree like that. See, I want it higher, okay, but play around with it until it stays. And then what you want to do is get some of that ribbon again, okay, and you want to wrap it around the pot. I don't know if you can't see it here, but I'll move the camera so you guys can see it. Just turn it around for a minute. This is a bit high. I'll just move them up a bit. I did have this looking nice, but you have to play around with it until you got it just right. I'm just going to tie this ribbon around the bucket. You might have to put a bit of glue to keep it up, otherwise it will just fall down. Hold on a sec. So what I'm going to do is put a bit of glue, tie it here. I'm getting all flustered, so to show you guys. So I have to adjust my candle again, it keeps falling. Like that. Don't want to poke the candle, otherwise it'll ruin it. Okay, and then what I've done, so you're sort of trying to make a nice arrangement, but my candle's all crooked. I'll fix it up afterwards. It's just to give you guys the idea. And then with that same ribbon, I've just cut literally, let me just show you, a few inches like that. And I'm not even going to tie it into a bow, I'm just going to tie a knot so it stays around the tree, just randomly. Oops, let me just get it there. Just randomly. If you can't get any, if you haven't got any of these, well, spare Christmas tree or whatever that you're not using or you're going to throw away, you can use any, go to your local florist and see what they have that's quite cheap, because these shouldn't be too expensive, or maybe there's some that you can just pick or whatever, because once you spray them with the snow, it won't even look like what it is. It'll look completely different. So I just randomly stuck these bows around like that. Still have to get my candle straight. A bit crooked at the moment. So, and my rope is falling down. Just tighten it. And then what I'm gonna do is get some of those hollies again, those little berries, because they're very Christmassy. Once I fix it up, it's still a bit crooked, just randomly put some through like that wherever you think it looks nice. Okay, a few there, not too many. It's about €1.99, €1.99 for a stem, whole stem, and you can just break them off and use it like that. And I just randomly put it in like this, okay, making sure everything's straight. So you just have to play around with it until you're happy with the display. And that ribbon is should be sort of in the middle-ish here, like that. You can just see it, and you can dangle some bells at the bottom of it. And then again with my candy stick, because it looks really nice, just randomly place some like that. And then do you remember the acorns that I painted with the red? You can paint them gold or white even, that looks quite nice, because you want to have a bit of contrasting colour. I'm just placing some on the stems like that randomly. Again, you don't want too many, you don't want to overdo it, because then it looks cluttered. So less is more, if you know what I mean. And place some in the middle, but I'm going to rearrange this because I'm not exactly too happy with it, because it's a bit lopsided. I want my candle to be higher, so what I might do is put some newspaper in the middle to raise it up slightly, and so that my candle is much higher like that. Okay, and then once you finish with your display in the rust bucket, you just want to get your snow and start spraying it all. And again, that would look really nice as a sort of rustic centerpiece for your table with the natural acorns like that. So there's, I've shown you guys how to make 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, oh sorry, I can't count, 5. So yeah, so there's 5 different Christmas displays, and they're quite easy to do. Even if you think these are really expensive to buy, what you can do is just buy a small Christmas tree. Some of them can be about €10 or something like that, and just use that and just break them off and use that to make your little displays. It might actually work out cheaper than actually going to buy something. So yeah, so what I'm going to do with this is before I stick my H down, this is for holidays, I'm going to use the gold. Let me just go and get it. Hold on, guys. I've got this rustic gold paint, but you can use a spray or whatever, or just use a gold paper. It's just me, I think it looks nice on felt when you brush it on. It just gives it a really nice colour. I'll show you. I'm just going to put that there not to dirty my table. I'm just going to lift it up, and I'm just using any ordinary paintbrush. Just mix it a bit. This is just a normal gold paint, and I'm just going to brush it onto my, it'll probably take 2 coats though, because the felt obviously absorbs the paint, but once it does, it hardens up a lot, and it does look really rustic with the red showing through. So I'm just going to do one to show you one side, and you can see the sort of difference. Hold on. Like that. Can you see it on camera? See, so I will give it 2 coats because you can see the red coming through, but it'll give it a more rustic looking, as if it's metal. And then once I've done that, I'll glue it down to my wreath. It's just really simple. You can even put little tiny baubles around, the really tiny ones. Just use what you have at home, or you can cut yourself a little bow. I use the other bow for there. Cut yourself a bit of ribbon to make a bow like that. And I think on the next tutorial I might show you guys how to do bows for your napkins for Christmas tables, or Christmas tree napkins. I'm going to do something to do with napkins, so you can set your table really nice. And all I'm going to do is stick the little Christmassy bow on the top there like that, with either some holly or some little tiny baubles, and that's all you need for a wreath. Oh, it's upside down, hold on, because my loop is at the top. So it'll be like this. And how easy, so you can use white and then brush the gold on, or just leave it white. You know, just use whatever you have at home. Don't go spending money buying stuff. I'm just using this because I've already got this. And then spray a little bit of snow. I'm just going to spray a little bit so you guys can see the difference, but not too much. See, already it looks different and Christmassy. And maybe just let me just pick some holly from here, just to show you. This is all I do all day, crafting, in between jobs, because at the moment I'm not working. I'm just making crafts and selling them, or working as a nanny part-time. And just stick some holly randomly, or you can, or another thing you can do is take the berries off individually, just cut them off and just stick them on randomly around. That also looks nice if you don't want it in a clump like that. And then you just hang it up on your front door or inside the house, whatever you want. So yeah, that's that. That's quite an easy craft to do. So for what's today, Monday? Oh yeah, it's Monday today. So so Wednesday's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys maybe some napkin tutorials on how to fold them. So you've got like Christmas bows, or you've got Christmas trees, or making some napkin holders, which I do know some nice ones. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these. How cute are these? They're so easy. They're just boxes, and you paint them and add bits to it, so it makes it either a snowman, a reindeer, whatever you want, or a little gnome, and they just sit on the edge of your mantle or bureau or cabinet or whatever, so the legs dangle down. So I'm going to show you guys how to make these. Maybe Friday's tutorial. I have to look for some boxes, some more boxes, because I use these ones to show you how to make these. So cute. Okay, so for now, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll try and upload some more videos, because I haven't actually uploaded for a while, because I've been doing these tutorials. And bring your friends into the groups, and get them to like, share, comment, even comment below, you know, add your creations to the group page, and just share and see what people make of it. And if you have any ideas, or if you want me to try out new things, I'm here. And if you've got any questions as well, I'm always here to help. Okay, so have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for live tutorial at 3 p.m. And that's 9 o'clock Eastern time in America. And also, what was I going to say that I've forgotten? Oh yeah, I might start doing more live cooking tutorials. Yeah, some cooking tutorials, some Portuguese food or something like that. So I'll speak to you guys later, and yeah, that's it. So bye guys, have fun. And yeah, Judy, thank you. Yeah, it's yeah, it just, these table decorations are so easy to do. Anybody can do them. Hi Lina. And yeah, they're so easy. Just use your imagination, and any pots and things. Even you can even use empty boxes, baskets, anything like that. Go and buy yourself a Christmas tree, a white one or green one, whatever. They're quite cheap in the shop. The really tiny ones, I'd say about maybe a foot or something like that. And then just break them up and just use that to add things, foliage, and you can see all these little centerpieces. I'm also going to be doing something above my dining table, using some of that greenery with some candles, so I'll record that and show you guys how that turns out. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm really hoping that I get more subscribers. I'm still only on 75. Be great if you guys can come and join me on there. Hi Jerry. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another live tutorial. I might do some napkins. I'll see how it goes. I'll have to rack my brains and see what ideas I can come up with. But obviously it's all going to be Christmassy, leading up to Christmas. You'll probably get sick of me by then. I'll speak to you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.